Hopefully you mean Lego and not layoffs. I'm sad. No, nothing like that. Don't worry. Okay. Mm. Missing a step here. Man, 5 days. Get out of here. Get out. Oops, this is the wrong one. This thing's in the way. You gotta figure this out. But stick this camera really quick. I mean, you'd be lucky if we go back to seasons in 5 days. That's the truth. That is the truth. Headphones went awry. So hello everyone. It's been a few days. I didn't get a midweek stream in like I'd hoped to. Had some stress at home, kind of take me away. I have a pretty loaded week with stuff that I'll be doing for work. So that's going to be fun and interesting. But at least I should be on a pretty standard schedule. Would like to go back to it on Tuesday. And that would hopefully be the season's proper ending playthrough. Thursday, I really want to get back into Fortnite. I played a few rounds, but I want to squat up and get that going. So that's probably what the week looks like. Anyway, here to do two things today and get that going. First, I just casually tossed my Steam Deck onto the couch. Yeah, all right, I'll ping you. You and 13 are on the list and probably sat, so that's what it sounds like preliminarily. Today we're doing Daffodils, which is funny because you probably noticed this box is very tiny. It was not what I expected in terms of box size here. It's here it is on top cam. It's like you get a picture of this and you're like, oh, it's gonna be like, damn, daffodil. No, it's surprisingly tiny. For reference, I don't even have anything for scale here. Here's my little minifig, right? And then also for perspective, here is the other box we're doing tonight, which has just about as many pieces. So I guess they're the same height. It's just obviously this is a more standard box that I'm used to seeing, whereas not quite the daffodils. But my wife really wants the daffodils. Let's bring them to the office. I also plan on getting the wildflower set if I can. So that'll be built. Now we can't build Monkey Kid yet because that's my birthday gift, which is Thursday. So I can't start May's big build till halfway through the month and before I go out on to Germany for a whole week. So that's interesting. We'll see how that shakes out. Sure. It's the motion of the pieces, and I'm sure we'll you know, we'll get into that. But this is 216 pieces. Let's start with daffodils. Let's just get some preliminary information out there about daffodils. 216 pieces, set for number 40646. It is for 18 plus. So, you know, it's a crazy set here. I'm about to get some complex stuff going on. So each flower looks like 11.8 inches. That's what that says right there. Obviously, I'm not trying to mess with this top cam too much because it's a pain in the ass. And yeah, it looks like we get four daffodils. Like always, we got a PDF of the instructions up. This one is, you know, long ways instead of sideways pages. The other build takes up the whole page like the other ones did, but this one is yeah, so no teenagers. Yeah, cannot. I follow if you can burp. I can burp. Am I supposed to burp? Is that what I have to do here? You need a burp in order for me to earn the follow. Is that a challenge? I have to know. Yeah, nobody. I have to be over the age of 18 to open this box. So let's see if I pass the test. There you go, bud. Just for you. I drank water, so I had something ready to go. Super Farva, welcome. That was weak. Okay, listen, man. I'm a father of 3, and there are 3 children in this house. I've got to be careful on how I do this. This damn cameraman. I think I'm going to find a way to mount this arm onto something more stable. Should be able to stretch it at the top or right click and do a full screen. Can you do bigger? I don't know. I don't have a lot of diaphragm in me. If one comes up, I'll let you know. Give me a sec. Stretch it at the top or right click. You do full screen. That's funny. I read that. I was halfway through reading that comment, thinking it was a tip about how to burp better. So just double click your burp and do a full screen burp. It's not that fun. Like I needed a sec. I've had a long day. All right. So we're opening this up. What you don't know is he subs if you fart. I can't do that on command. Unfortunately, I feel like that's like a dad thing. I should always have a fart on standby, but that's not something I can do. No. All right, so you can see in the box here, and here we go, daffodils. We do have the instructions here, but as you know, we use the PDF because that's way nicer. But yeah, the instructions looks just like the PDF. I looked into. Mark, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. All right, may get a burp soon. I'll do the best I can. Hold on, see if we can. Ah, see, I'm not a burper. I'm sorry. However, I did meet the standards of that I can burp. So, technically, I did. We got 3 bags here. We do have some notes here, and I'll read this out loud. We're making our packaging more sustainable. I thought this was something cool about flowers, but not soda. We're doing water. As you know, my work days at the Lego HQ moved to Monday and Tuesday. Whoops. So I don't try to drink soda Sunday night because I don't want to stay up way past my stream time. And you know, have trouble sleeping because I got to be up super early to get to the office. That'll be more of the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday area. Tonight, though, at dinner, it was a Pepsi Zero, just a Pepsi. Yeah, just all I wanted was a Pepsi. So there's no bag numbers here. This page is like just everything. Just dump it all in. So I guess that's what we're doing. Thank you for the hydrate, Mark, by the way. Sorry to hear about your monitor situation. Here you go, J-Man. Uh-oh. some of that Lego noise. I don't have the same microphone anymore, so the Lego noise is going to have to change. Yeah, you don't want to super far to point to your. Wait, you're a Lego employee? I sure am. I work for the Lego Group. I am a training specialist, one of two in North America. I work out of the Enfield office. Yep, I work there. It's what started all this. Well, I think I got affiliate. I just got a thing about how my affiliate status is about to reach its anniversary, but started streaming in about 2017, and I've gone through a lot of different things on this channel, but got a job at Lego Group last November. Got laid off from a job at T-Mobile. I worked there for nearly 5 years, and I got laid off. So I hit the job market. Luckily, got a second interview with Lego, and it led to a third interview, which led to a fourth interview, and I got it, and I'm very happy with it. I don't have any proof of my badge I keep in my car. But yeah, so I guess the best example I have is roaming. Why I left Galaxy Explorer right there, but here's the Lego employee gift from last year. The Lego Friends, what is it? Fireplace. This is the last set they did with the old Friends before they moved into the new ones at the beginning of the year. 4002022. I got this. That's just for work in there, which is kind of neat. But yeah, part of the reason I'm able to stream sets so much is I get the employee rate on some of these sets. So this particular Daffodil set I got because of a spring conference. We just went to a spring conference and they had these available. And they were like, here you go. Okay. Took one with me. Love working for Lego Group. It's a incredible company, incredible job. I'm a training specialist. And I can't see. The thing is about that, Merc, is the other person who has that job, he's absolutely incredible. So I don't mind the fact that I've worked there for 6 months and not had, the guy yet. Yeah, I don't want to compete with him because we work well together, but he's really good at what he does. I'm learning from him. I'm very humbled by what he knows and what he's capable of all the time. So I've been in a really good position to learn and get better in my space. These are cool. So the daffodil petals are shields, like Lego Knight shields without prints on them. That's what they look like. That's cool. And we have the big leaves here. Obviously, we've got these four. What are these? Oh, the fronts of the flowers, and then this looks like a lot of repetition, a lot of building the stems here. So let's get started. Sounds like an excuse. Give me time, man. I mean, I'm going to Germany. I'm going to the new Berlin office for Lego later this month. I was picked for that. I made the content for the training, but still. Wait, so this is this at the pole? Brown? I kind of look, hold on, I gotta look closer because I'm blind. It's this thing, right? I think I'm overcomplicating this. All the brown ones are the same size. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean, Lego's a great company. I've been prior to working for Lego, and a lot of people here already know this, but I was in telecom for 12 years. I worked for AT&T, Comcast, and T-Mobile, but I was in various retail leadership roles, call center leadership roles. I was a senior sales trainer at T-Mobile after being a store manager. So I have a lot of, people leading experience and and with good companies. Like, these aren't keeping the lights on situations. Telecom makes money hand over fist. You see it when you work there. And Comcast has good support for employees. AT&T was a little too big for itself. They didn't really do a whole lot to support their employees when I worked there. At least it didn't feel that way. Um, at least in retail, I should say. Maybe non-retail functions were better, but AT&T was eh. But I was also very young. I wasn't really taking advantage of career resources yet or anything. Um, Wait a minute. Is this like a times four? Let me go back here. Okay, so this is a 2x. So let me stop here so I can do this twice. I'm getting better at looking for those. So, but Lego Group, T-Mobile was also a very open company with inclusion and diversity. I think the Sprint merger really, J-Man's hearing me say some candid things. I'll keep my opinions as best I can. But it sucked getting laid off because of the merger and downsizing. And but I loved working there. I mean, through it all, J-Man, I think it was pretty clear when I was there that I was pretty pro Timo and tried to endorse and support everybody as best I could have. Yeah, AT&T, it's not that it's bad, it's just that it's not great. It was average. And I worked there at the in the era of like I think the first iPhone I was selling when I worked there was the 3G. Like I was there for like the revolution of the iPhone. So it was a good time for it's a very different place now. T-Mobile's awesome though. I wish I could have worked out something to stay there. Not anymore. I work at Lego now. I have the best job in the world, but I do wish that at least they would have tried to work something out with me, but they didn't. They didn't. They let me walk. So now I'm Lego's problem. Depends on who you ask. Like my coworker. I'm sure he loves me, but I know I'm a lot to put up with. Drew, if you ever see this, you're the man. Yeah, so it all worked. It was one of those things too where it's like in the time, I would definitely say the period of time between being laid off and being where I am now was probably one of the most difficult times of my life. But it all, it's one of those things where it's like it all happens for a reason. But oh, here we got some directions here. Okay, so we want to make sure that the pokers don't go past the middle. Oh, this is interesting. So that's bad. And the poker goes past the middle, but we want it to not do that. We want it to be. So yeah, it was wild too, and Lego's great. I've been to the Lego branded retail store in Leicester Square in the UK. We went to the UK earlier this year. I've been everywhere. Lego's got me all over the place. Yeah, I got to quite a few final interviews. There's a couple companies that I was really deep in interview processes with, but it just didn't work out. And what's wild is when I applied for over 350 jobs in my period of time I was laid off. I was laid off from July to November. July they announced my layoff. September was the day that I was let go. September 9th, I think. And then I started with Lego November. I'm literally just about at my 6 months. Must be days away at this point. But so like 2 months, but I started in July, but by September I was really raw. And it sucks to like wake up and your job's gone and you're hundreds of applications in. Those were good Zelda months. I streamed a lot of Breath of the Wild in those months, right? That was peak Breath of the Wild time. Well, I love when the directions do the like little stars in the background. You can see right there or right here. Like like I feel like it's doing a sound effect. But yeah, I mean, so when I applied for the Lego job, Lego was the 13th job that I applied for out of like hundreds. Remember, 350 plus, 13th job on the Excel spreadsheet. And I'd applied at Lego in the past. Lego's corporate headquarters is in Connecticut, which is where I live. And to know that I'm like that close to such an incredible company and the corporate headquarters, not even like a big satellite office, like North America, you go to lego.com and look up the address for North America HQ. It's in Connecticut, where near where about it takes me about 50 minutes to get there with traffic in the morning, but less than an hour I could be at Lego HQ, which sounds really cool, and it is. But a lot of people apply there. Understandably, yeah, it's in Connecticut. Well, it's moving to Boston. They've announced it's moving to Boston, but because Lego has a hybrid program in place, I'm hoping to keep my role. They haven't announced where my department's going to be yet. Hopefully, it's Boston. Because if so, then I will keep my job and I will go to Boston a couple days a week because I can get on the train. And my drive will go from about 50 minutes to about an hour 20, and I only have to go in a couple days a week. So it's like, ah, it was worth it to me to drive a couple extra hours a week to keep my job at Lego Group. Plus, they're giving us a travel stipend and we get a raises for going to Boston. So I was like, no brainer, stay with Lego. Um, so I'm excited. But yeah, it's going to Boston and there's going to be a lot of jobs there. They're also opening the plant in Virginia. So Lego, I mean, there's going to be all sorts of opportunity with Lego. It's very soon. There's a Virginia plant opening. So right now, there's a lot of, I think Mexico is part like processing and parts. But Mexico right now is a big one. And they're opening a second plant to make pieces, to make bricks in Virginia. They just broke ground on that. They're building it now. I think that just happened. So, Virginia, if you want to get into manufacturing and logistics or anything else, is going to be Boston very soon. If you're applying for jobs now on lego.com, you'll notice that it's the roles are in Boston. They're no longer in Enfield, Connecticut, unless they're seasonal but contract jobs. There may be some still in Enfield, but they're temporary. And you might be asked in an interview if you're aware that the role may continue in Boston in the future, and you need to know that going in. Yeah, but for me, hoping it's Boston, hoping my department goes that way. We'll know in June, and then we'll have a couple years to really figure ourselves out. But yeah, I work for Lego Group. I'm gonna say that there's a specific way we represent ourselves, and Lego Group is how I'm supposed to say it. So just so you know, FYI, Lego Group. And it's a great job. It's as cool as you think it is. That's really all I can say. Is I love it. It's exciting. It's everyone there is awesome. The corporate HQ is it was an old warehouse that was originally, I think, for parts, like that we used to do manufacturing there, but they don't anymore. And they converted it into like a full blown office space. And hold on, let me move down here. And so it does feel kind of like a warehouse a little bit, but there's a lot of like Lego aesthetic everywhere. Like there's vinyl prints on the walls of minifigs. We've got like old sets in glass cases everywhere. Yeah, and I'm telling you, there's gonna be, and I hate to say it's addition by subtraction, but not everybody that works in Enfield is going to move to Boston. And that's like a big point of, I don't want to say contention, but it's something on everybody's mind right now. Is like, who's going to Boston, who's not going to Boston. And of those roles that don't go to Boston or choose not to go to Boston, they're going to need to replace those people. So it's a unfortunate way to create opportunity, but there will be opportunity. And if my department doesn't go to Boston, then I will be one of those people that are willing to relocate. No, I wouldn't even say relocate because I'm not going to relocate. I'm going to commute, but I'm willing to commute. And again, because I have retail and call center leadership experience and pretty eclectic with my work history, I can hopefully find something if that were to come to pass. But the goal is to not leave my job. I love my job. I love what I do. And I want to keep doing it, and I hope that I keep doing it. But we'll see. We'll know in a month. All right, so we made the yellow flowers, by the way, and I'm on to the white ones. And I believe the next step is going to be similar. Yep, just like last time. And we're so you live north of Boston? Because you said move south, which surprises me because that's there's only so many places you could be. I think you've told me before where you were, but I thought you were. I'm used to being further up north than a lot of people that I talk to, so um, I'd be surprised if it can't. I don't have a lot of Canada people or people up north. Technically, Merck is slightly north of me. By definition, Merck is more north than I am in Massachusetts. But we worked at a job together in the same town Lego HQ is actually, and he was north of that town. I was south of that. You are further north though. It's not a lie. It's not a representation of your character. It's just a fact. Oh, not Canada. Oh, okay, gotcha. I do like the North. I've been to like Vermont and Maine and New England, right? Like I've Connecticut's part of New England, so I know New England really well. I used to live. There was a stint of my life I did on Cape Cod, so I've lived in Massachusetts before. Um, I do like New England a lot. It's a great place to be. It does get chilly though. It's feeling a little hot in here. This room gets toasty. This is going to be a rough summer if I don't got a situation for air conditioning in here. And if I have to put a wall unit up there and stream, this is going to, this microphone's about to be worth its weight in gold. 802. Oh, okay. Gotcha. That is Vermont, right? Or is that's definitely north. I recognize that area code because, and I hate to say it this way, but like a Comcast, we knew it's like telephone and area code. And in being in telecom, like 802 is an area code I've seen before, like on phone numbers that I've looked up. But I'm so glad that I don't have that knowledge like front and center anymore, like area codes and whatnot. All right, so we're gonna do 4 of these Pokeboys here. So that's happening. Oh man, look at this. So we got to do this 4 times. 8. We have to make. So we do 1, and then we do it 7 more times. So we got to do this 8 times. NH. Upside down Vermont. Okay. Gotcha. I know people that work in T-Mobile's up there. J-Man does too. One of some of our favorite people at T-Mobile work in the Pleasant Valley Mall, Jamie? Is that where Warman is? And Warman and Squishy Fluffkin and what's her name? We're all like out of that one store in the mall. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think they're all from that Pleasant Valley Mall store. So 1, 2, wait, these have patterns and they're not even. It's bugging. You gotta be careful here. We can't just willy-nilly these together. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, a lot of people go to the Pleasant Valley Mall from Massachusetts because I guess there's no sales tax in New Hampshire. So they cross the border to do all their shopping at that mall because of the lack of sales tax, or retail sales tax or whatever. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so Vermont. Yeah. So I have my half of my master's degree from Champlain College in Burlington. I've been to Burlington and I grew up skiing. Um, so I've been to like very northern Vermont to J Peak and stuff a long time ago, but I love skiing. I don't haven't done it in a long. I do enjoy it. So wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we need 4 of them that are this. Yeah, I love Burlington. I actually did a Comcast event there once too. Some random. God, I couldn't even tell you what the name of the place was, but it took forever to drive. Yeah, I love Burlington. Um, it's weird because Burlington is like in the middle of nowhere. It's like uh just one of those things. It's like you're driving, nothing, bam, Burlington. And Burlington's really connected. So it's like, how did things get up here? Like this seems so remote and but it's got its shit together somehow. It's a town that amazes me. But it's like being in a rural area and but it's somehow got all the amenities that it needs. They have, yeah, they do have a coat factory. So certain people know Burlington, I guess. Now Burlington's a wonderful place to visit. It's got a college. It's a college. It's kind of like college town, but everything else all at the same time. Yeah, and it I attended Champlain college courses online, and I got like halfway through my master's, but then my old employer was paying for the degree, and I quit. So I was like, I guess I can't get that degree paid for anymore. But now that I'm at Lego Group, and they also provide awesome tuition benefits, I plan to. Yeah, I mean, J-Man, if you gotta know Vermont, like Cabot, that the cheese is that Vermont? I bet it is. Sounds like a Vermont thing. You got Ben and Jerry's. You ever got Ben and Jerry's, J-Man? Because that's Vermont right there. Met Ben nor Jerry? No, I've not met Ben nor Jerry either. But some of their flavors are oh, maple syrup. Yep, Superfar was also correct. The maple syrup from Vermont is top tier. The fresh stuff, and they have the maple syrup candies, which like you can eat two of before you feel your heart pumping out of your chest because it's like it's literally sugar, just sugar and more sugar. That's the fun of maple syrup candies right there. Oh my god, I gotta do this two more times. One more time. No, one more time. Oh wait, hold on. God, we're building the bottom, then we split, and then we do it a second time. Jeez. Yep. My man Bernie's. It's a cool dude right there. Bernie Sanders understands. Obviously, a really my favorite kind of politician. Obviously, I don't want to get political here, but my favorite kind of politician is going to always be one that's not afraid to speak their mind and to try to impose change for the better. That's obviously Bernie's kind of a he just chills in B Town. That's awesome. And I like the idea that somebody like Bernie, even if Bernie had all of the policies Bernie wanted, like say Bernie, just got his way and was able to put into play like all the stuff he wanted to do. I still don't think Bernie would be done. He would be evaluating and criticizing his own policies and still want to change. And that's all I really want in a politician. Somebody that's not afraid to always attack status quo and look at something critically and if it's the right thing for people. And it's cool to see that Bernie just seems to be one of those guys that's just like always ready to just go to bat and be critical but be productive all at once. And that's just what we need more of. So Bernie's cool in my book. He's just seems a bit old at this point. So I hope he stays and he stays sharp. Cameras, there it is. It's not a night without this camera going bonkers. Let me set the manual focus because that's what we usually got to do here. Resolution, FPS type. Oh, whoa. Come back. Where'd you go? There you go. And world's tallest filing cabinet. You can be known for anything, but you're known to have the world's tallest filing cabinet. All right, we got the zoom control here. Okay, we don't want to mess with that. Oh God. Okay, focus. Gotta. This camera's bugging me. Focus. Turn off autofocus. Okay, wrong direction. Set it all the way down like we did last time. And just deal with it. There it is. We're just gonna have to do it the hard way again. Looks okay though. I really need a map. That's what I really need for this desk. Vermont. I think you could say the same thing about New England. New England's just a weird ass little area of the country because I've done a bit of travel, and even going to upstate New York is also gives me Vermont vibes, but just a little further down. Just FYI. Oh wait, am I doing this right? Two? Oh no. Wait. Okay, we're putting a great. Yep. All right. It caused me a lot of problems, which was good. This two green boys. Now, are these flat? Do these have two different? No, they look the same. Okay, so we want them to be the same, facing the same way, because they have like they change direction a little bit there. Like they've got a little nub here, and then they're flat. So we want to make sure they're the same. Vermont's cool though. I've partied at Burlington College once. It was a wild time. Don't. That's all you get out of those. The pre-dad days. You don't even know about the pre-dad days. I don't care what you say, Jamie. I ain't saying more about the pre-dad days. Drops 100 subs. Hey, shit. Yeah, I loved that drive though in upstate because when I worked for T-Mobile, I was a sales trainer for a territory. My territory was all of Connecticut and then upstate New York. So I had everything from all the way to the Rhode Island's border down to where New York was, all the way up through Buffalo and Niagara. So I had to deal with all that stuff. So I was driving at the peak of that job. I was traveling a couple weeks a month. Made streaming really hard. Um, but I loved that job. I love my job now, but I really liked doing what I did, going to stores, being there for the employees, helping them out. Yeah, UVM. It was UVM. In my day, there were two colleges in Burlington. Yeah, this would have been in like, God, 2005, 2006. That's when I was up there partying away. I had a friend who from high school who went to UVM, and she was dating somebody who was one of my good friends, and we just yeah, one weekend we all got in my car. I actually got two tickets because I had a friend who backed out of the trip, and then we like restocked who was coming, and then they last minute they were like, no, I'm coming now, and I had too many people in my car, and like I got pulled over twice for it. Twice? No, three times for it. I was like, damn it, I can't, like cops. I'd see a cop like get on the highway to pass me, and I'd get off and exit just so they didn't have to see the fact that I had too many people in my car. I had a dinky little Honda Accord back then, and I was like, guys, can we stop piling? I get it, but I'm not changing. I gotta get everybody home. I'm driving safe. Let me have it. Um, that was a fun trip though. Yeah, there's pictures of it a little bit somewhere. I don't even know anymore. Hey, thanks for the follow, Night Ranger. Night Ranger TTV. TTV. Welcome to the channel where we build Lego a whole lot, well, once a week at least. And other than that, we play a lot of Retro games. We play some, we just finished Oracle of Seasons, Legend of Zelda. We play, do some multiplayer nights. We're trying to reintegrate crowd control into some retro games as well. So we just have a little bit. I'm good. We're building some daffodils for my wife. That's it's early Mother's Day. I'm actually hoping to also get the wildflower bouquet and kind of put everything together in one big vase. That is the plan. All right, so we did that. Oh my God, more. I mean, I don't know what I expected when I opened the box, but I mean, this is it right here. So we got to do this 6 times. So we need 6 of these with a black one on the end. So really doing it 24 times. A new job? Where are you working? Is it the Lego group? Would be awesome if it was. I would be. Yeah, but you never knew who you're going to find. Twitch. Crazy place. Haven't been to well, let's see. Yeah, so the last time I was in Burlington, I want to say was the Comcast event, and that was probably the same year I left. So that was like 27. I can't believe it. That was 6 years ago. It's crazy. Comcast, I left Comcast 6 years ago. I started there in 2015, which is 8 years ago at this point. God, that was a wild time working in care. Merc was there. Merc knows. Hang on. So, oh yeah, okay. Let's see what I'm doing. I know how to do math. Disabled horses. Oh, okay, that's awesome. I don't know a whole lot about horses. That 6. So at the end, I should have hold on, let me do some counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, good. So that's exactly what we're doing. All right. I don't know a lot about horses, and I know they're very complicated animals. So power to you. I know they're very emotionally kind of like invested. They can be. Oh God! Almost got that there. Didn't quite, but almost did. I do know that horses are very, like I said, emotionally complex animals. They can read people and vibes. They're very vibes. They can read vibes. Any animal that can read vibes scares me. The cats, I can't be near cats because they like read vibes and they know that I'm like not afraid of cats, but like I'm not like I'm allergic to cats, so I don't really get too close to them. But like I'm wary of cats, and I think cats know that. So like I'll be like, are you an okay to pet cat? Are you not an okay to pet cat? And usually cats don't like my indecisiveness or my vibe that I give off. And I feel like horses would be the same way. Like a horse would look at me and be like, wow, screw this guy. He's like, he's unsure of things. And I don't like that. and like horses would just get mad at me. Cool. There's 2. We have 6 here. I'm just making sure I have enough. Okay, I have exactly enough. Awesome. Disabled horses. That's awesome though. Taking care of animals. I mean, I have 3 rabbits. I shut my door because I knew for sure. You know what? We're gonna see what happens. Let's do it. I do need to get a little air in here. Ugh. I used to stream. Sorry, I keep bumping this camera. We are gonna have to figure something out with that. I used to stream in my den, which was downstairs, and I did forever. Like this is the first. I just moved into this space about a month ago. It was a big change for stream life. So I was used to doing this in my den on the dinkiest blue snowball microphone. So I just got this new mic. I have this new room. So this is like a big change for me. And noticing things about the room that I didn't know before, and my God, it gets hot. Like I'm feeling the 10-degree difference coming in through the open door right now. I could open the window, I guess. Oh, the window! This is cool for you too, super fun. When you work at Lego, you also get these, which are books about letters that we get sent to the Lego group from AFOLs and young fans, and like cool little letters that we get from kids, and like the stuff they send us pictures and things, and they've done like see that? They drew some pictures. Rowan drew some pictures for us, and then they did a second version of it because the employees loved it so much. So we have this book full of like awesome letters and posts and things from kids and AFOLs, like all these awesome positive vibes. So this is very much a book that you pull out when you're feeling like, but what is it all for? You pull out your Dear Lego People and you read a couple pages and you're like, damn, for the kids, I gotta do it. Why I put those up there. They were, yeah, random fact. You get the Dear Lego People book. It's a really nice book. I stare at like 800 copies of them on our bookshelf every day. Should try to nab a second one for somebody someday. J-Man's already like, exclusive Lego content? I'm sure you could find the book on eBay for like $1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But we get one for free. It's a really fun book. But yeah, cats and I don't get along, so I feel like horses, there'd be a nervousness there. And I know you have to be very assertive with certain animals, and horses are one of them. And I have my bunnies, which I can just walk right up to and just like whip their cheeks, and they tolerate me. I can already hear my bunny. She knows the door's open. Lights on. She's the big one is the curious one. The big question will be with a little one, my little man, will he follow her? He's the really soft, cute one. She's the big one. I get yelled at a lot by my wife because I call her Chunky. Bunny. Clear. When you open the fridge, my big bunny like jumps in and starts just like ripping through all the bags. Like, what's vegetable? What is vegetable? What may I eat? What may I consume, Father? Crave the vegetable. Crave, crave the salad. Where is the spring mix? She'll get her hands on like, get her paws on like blueberries or something each time without fail. That's why she's so fat. She's really not fat though. Her breed is American Chinchilla, and they're bunnies that can get up to 12 pounds, and she's like 7. So she's like kind of par for the course. God, okay, we built these big things. Okay, we're finally. It's 4. Can you imagine getting this far? And imagine this was the step you realized you had to do this 4 times. I've been that guy. It is not pleasant. All right, so we're putting, and then the yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, these got a little. They're the it's the clicky, different settings click, and like it's super loose, which is kind of nice. Really put them in a way where they're even and they won't mess up. It's feeding time, Father. Oh, Father, it is feeding time. I require sweet mix. Where are thine blueberries, Father? You take one look at this rabbit and be like, how could you use that voice with that with that cute face? hear her. I do. She will not resist coming into the room by the end of this stream. I assure you. If you follow me on Twitter, I post rabbit. I try to do one rabbit photo daily now. I've been slack in the last few days, but like you can see many photos of rabbit on Twitter if you're that interested. All right, near the end. Okay, now we're just putting the 4. They still spin, so we got to be mindful of that. Directions have these like right there for me. There's 1. There's 2. And 3. This machine just went off. Get out there. And there's 4. And bam, 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 bam. Stars. So there we have it. Daffodils. Set 40646. You get 4 daffodils. Here they are. So again, these will be going into a vase. Hopefully displayed in a nice fun way. I feel like you can like take these out and like display them at different heights. That might help. But I'll leave that up to my wife. My job was to build them. Put them together. She can do the rest. She can be creative. So there they are. And here you are, followers. Thank you. Here are your virtual flowers. A lovely support of the community. We do have 3 spare pieces, so they will be going into the spare box. I do have a spare box, by the way. It's the minifig factory box. The day I made the Rad Plaid Dad minifig in Leicester Square in the UK. Got this little box. And here's some exclusive bricks that I also got my hands on working for Lego Group. There's main season 2022, and then we were giving out May the 4th bricks. And I was dark side. I picked the dark side, and I got this brick that says the force is strong with this one. It's a printed brick, which is also really cool. Neat fact. Here's the we also did like a 50th anniversary. I'll show you all my neat stuff. Like another printed brick with it says Lego Systems Inc. 50th anniversary. This is the thing in front of our building, and this is the guy that's in Billund. And then that's where we are in Connecticut, Enfield. That's where I go every day, that little star. Oops, I just broke it in 2 places, showing it off. All right, but anyway, minifig factory. Here's where all my little like odds and ends go. So into the box you go. I keep all the cool translucent pieces on this little circle because I like those ones the best. Anytime I want to mess around, I pull that out. All right, and that was the first of 2 sets today. So I'm going to put my flowers over here. Do I keep that? Yeah, I'll keep this box. I always cut the front of the box, and I keep the front of the box, but I throw out the rest of the box. I know there's people, I keep the manual too, so I'll keep that. But there are people out there that are like box keepers or box not keepers. It's a debate. I'm a box cutter. I'm the defiler. I'm the worst kind of box argument. It's true. Like, I'll show you. Hold on. Heavenly Realms, there it is. I keep the flat part of the box that showcases the set. I throw out the rest. Sacrilege. That's what we're all about here. And there's Heavenly Realms on it. Can you see it? No, the mic's in the... Here it is. On my couch still. Haven't hung up the shelves yet. I've realized too that I can take it apart. The Heavenly Realm set has like the main piece with the two side pieces in the bridge, and they all come apart, so I can actually display it on these shelves. Don't come out very far, but I can still get the three pieces and the bridge on them if I just separate them and put them side by side. So that's neat. Heavenly Realms will have a place to live on my wall. Anyway, set 2 for the night. Chaotic neutral. Exactly. It's just chaos. It just cut my boxes. Dorrie's Beachfront is another smaller Super Mario set. 229 pieces. We've got the directions right here. I usually do a little bit more of the history. Let's see if we go to mainstream. We go to monitor 2. Yeah, there we go. Pull out my seeing more of the cam. Hey, what's up, camera? What do you want? Lego 71398. All right. So stuff to know about this. We didn't do this for Daffodils, so sorry, Daffodils. Ooh, it's sold out. Ooh, exclusive. Right here. 229 pieces. This one's ages 6+, so teenagers can build the Mario set, not the Daffodils. Of course not. But we've got some specifications here. Add a colorful beach to Lego Super Mario Universe. Neat. And features a Dorrie Lego figure, which is that thing you ride in what is it, Mario 3D World? Which Lego Mario or Luigi. But not Peach. Not Peach, not my girl Peach. We'll see. This is the one we always test with. I'm sure it will work. We got a Hermit Hucket Crab figure, buildable sandcastle, water fountain, and tree. That's cool. Let's activate. Adult Swim is over. Yeah. Everyone out of the pool. Adult Swim. Yeah. Well, I remember watching Adult Swim when it was that. That was their branding when it was like a pool water, and it was like everyone out of the pool. That's why I was watching like Venture Bros and Sea Lab. I loved Sea Lab. That show was a fever dream. All right. Well, we don't have a launch date or anything. We'll probably have to go to, what is it, Brickset? Let's see what we got here. Search 71398. There it is. Yeah, that's the one. Oh, look at those clear pieces. This is gonna look cool. Yeah. Can I go there? Thank you. All right. So, launched 1st of January 2022. So it's a year and a half-ish old. It's sunsetted at the end of the year. So I got this at the end of last year. So that's probably what happened, was it sunsetted and hit the employee store. Nice. But yeah, the brick set guide is pretty good for the market. What retailed at 30, so it's not like so rare that it's in a weird place with its value. So yeah, 229 pieces launched. It was pretty much around for all last year. And obviously we have a lot of the Lego Super Mario. You can't see it, but if I go to Lego Cam, bam, there he is. My Bowser and all my other Lego stuff. Now when I build these Squidbillies, I did remember Squidbillies. I didn't watch that one, but it was one of those, like, I'd keep it on and I know it was Aqua Teen Hunger Force. God, I'm missing a lot of the big ones. All right, anyway. Let's build this. I'm used to using the app. This is the first time I'm using the PDF instructions with a Lego Super Mario set. So this is interesting. Neat. Anyway, let's figure this out. So I don't cut the back. I want to preserve the front on the Lego Super Mario set. So, and this is the kind of box that like has no clear way of getting into it. So we open it from the back. Appears to be 3 bags. There's our little directions we keep. So this box just goes over here. Bait. Like my bunny loves boxes. So let's see. 3 bags for Dorrie's Beachfront. There it is. Let's get started. First, open the box. check. First bag, check. Then second bag, check. Obviously, these bags don't look crazy. Like, I'm used to the Monkey Kid stuff still, where there's like a... You saw that... Oh, we're showing off the new Monkey Kid sets before we leave, too. Oh, my God. There's one in there that I'm so excited about. I can't wait to share that. All right, first we're building... okay, spoiler alert. We're building stuff. Okay. First, we're building the Dorrie stuff. I posted it in news in the brick building community Discord because I was so excited when I saw the announcement. I also sent it to the other guy that has my job in North America. Here you go, J-Man. Ready? Here you go. Just for you, J-Man. Ooh, I gotta stop bumping this. I don't even know what I could mount it to. I have to figure something out. And start looking. Yeah, but so there's a few cool sets. May's. So there's a character in Monkey Kid, May, the girl with the green that wears the green, and she got a pretty cool dragon set. But the real winner is the underwater. Oh, excuse me. The underwater city set. It's got a huge Monkey King pole sticking out. Sneezes usually come in pairs for me, so that's part for the course right there. All right. Dorrie's Beachfront. Let's go. Yeah, it's awesome. And then the X-Wing set just launched for May the 4th. That's a big one that we've been preparing for. I got to see that in person. I think I actually accidentally broke the one that's in the contact center. I think it was already broken, so I was like, but there's a little turny circle on the back of it that when you turn it, the X-Wing wings, like they because there's like Technic stuff going on inside of the X-Wing, which is super cool. And I was like, I knew that was a feature, and I walked up to it. I was like, oh, cool. I want to see the X-Wing thing. I like turned it, and it like, and then the wings just opened, and I was like, full feature. Got away from it. I was like, oh God, what have I done? So, yeah, again, to anybody who might see this, I'm sorry I broke the X-Wing at the Enfield contact center. That was my fault. I maybe I zigged when I should have zagged with the knob. Nobody saw it, though. It was like, I was in and I was out. Ninja'd. I felt so bad that I did it. And I was like, I'm never touching the new sets as they come out ever again. Because like, we have a team that builds them and displays them for everybody to see so they could kind of interact with it a little bit. And I was like, oh God, I've ruined this for everyone. It's my fault. All right, we're flipping over. Putting 4 circles for these. The rounded edge. Okay. Flipping it back over. This is going real smooth. I love building the bigger sets, but I also love the streams. Like these streams, I'm finding I also love that we do some of the smaller sets and like we can complete some of the smaller sets like in one stream. I mean, it was kind of cool. We smashed that friend set in one stream last weekend, which was also really nice. I feel like whenever I try to commit to like a 2,000 plus brick thing, it always like clogs up 6 or 7 streams to get it done. And you know, we're doing it again with the Monkey Kid Ultra Mech, which I'm also looking forward to. I love that mech, and I'm dying to open it, but I can't yet. It's a gift. It's a gift. We have to wait. Yeah, polybags, the little stuff it's more fun than I thought. I thought the big stuff would always be the thing that like I really enjoyed, but it's not. Where is this? Did I miss that? Oh, oh, jeez. Okay. I'm an idiot. I thought it was a 2x3. So 2x4. And then we put the blue on top. All right, all right. My bad. My bad. I'm rushing. I'm talking too much. That's what happens when I stream. Yeah, the little stuff. And in the employee shop, there's a lot of little stuff. Like I could walk out of there every day with like 5 or 6 sets under $10. Each. It's not quite that cheap in the employee store, but like lots of little things like poly bags and like little creator sets that are like little cars and stuff I can get for like 250. They're really tiny though. We're talking like 40 piece. But it's still like you kind of like let me just like what's the worst that could happen? Um Another thing I've been looking at thinking about picking up is like a Lego creator set that has like just a few colors of like bricks, just like supplemental bricks that you can get. I'd love to pick up one of those just to have when I in the event that I need a color or something that I lose. And you can get those cheap. Yeah, the employee store is a very popular. It's the best way to put it. Like every morning, I usually put in a couple hours of work, and the employee store opens at like 10. I think they're open 10 to 2. Usually by 10:30, the employee store is like my late morning leg stretch. I'll always get out of my desk, finish what I'm doing, go down to the employee store, check things out, and come back, work for another hour and a half till lunch, and then go to lunch. Like it's always my morning, move around a little, get myself like situated. And then you check. We have a damaged section there where stuff is super nice. You can usually find some really good deals there if you shop smart. So a lot of people will do that. They'll have like a list of items, like the Galaxy Explorer that I got. The box was super scrunched, so I got it at a discount because the box was damaged. So we get to buy the stuff that we can't give to Walmart and stuff. All right, front. We're putting this here. Yeah, it's fun to shop for Lego bricks every day. Just see what you find. Okay, I'm gonna do this the way. Yeah, I would stand by working for Lego as long as I can. I've absolutely adored Lego Group. All right, we got the one red brick here in this whole bag. What I mean to say is, I work. I maximize every single second of every day. I don't take any breaks ever. Nonstop work. Value stream. I'm kidding. My boss would be mad. Even my boss would be mad at me if I didn't take breaks and like stretch my legs and move a bit every day. He would yell at me. That's cool. Look at that. It's got the headband, so that red brick turns into like the mask band that goes around his head. That's a really awesome detail. How that comes together. All right. Some cheeks here, putting on his cheeks. Not those cheeks, Jamie. Calm down. I wouldn't say he's dummy thick. Well, I have a lot of spare. I guess that's no 1x1 studs. All right. No fanfare here. Normally you get the oh, but the app does that. It does like it does a little like clap. We're not getting the clap today. Nor should I ever want to get the clap. Clapping. They clap. The app claps. There's really no good way to say this. We're just not gonna say anything. Let's go in the box. All right. Already on the bag too. So there he is. Dorrie. There's Dorrie of the Beachfront. Bag 2. I do miss that part of the app where you tap the bag and it like, really explodes. We're not doing that. Let me be clear. We will not be doing that on stream. We got some base plates here. A cool shell thing going on. There's some really cool Mario pieces, and the shells are one of them. Because we've got like multiple colors and things coming together here. Love that. We got a cool coral reef. We got another base plate. Ooh, this one's no studs. Interesting. We got a Technic piece. We got a really small arch. That's cool looking. I saw these on the box. Translucent, circular 2x2s. You stack them all up. It's gonna look really cool. So anyway, we got one small bag here. Here it is. Lots of little parts. Probably some printed stuff. You could see a 2 there. See a 1, 2, more 1, 2s. Probably a 3, I think. Yeah, there is a 3 in bag 3. I wish I could take more pictures for you super far, but I can take pictures of certain parts of the building. I can't take pictures of other parts of the building. I don't have the level of access to see the exclusive, super exclusive stuff, but there are still parts of the building that, you don't want to take pictures of. I don't need to be on Lego Leaks. That would be devastating for me. I don't want to accidentally put something in a picture that doesn't belong. But there are certain things that I can take pictures of. We have huge fixtures. Like we have a life size Everyone Is Awesome, where all the minifigs are like, I want to say like 4 feet tall. They're huge, absolutely massive. We have like big minifig builds that are like super sized. There's, like I said, there's like a really old Disney castle set in a book behind glass. We got some really old sets like fire truck and stuff that are behind glass as well. And there's just built sets everywhere. So you can see a lot of the current run, what's out there. It's a really fun building. You want to, like, you expect Lego to be a fun building to walk through. It absolutely is. It does, again, have that weird kind of like repurposed warehouse vibe, but there's so much character everywhere else besides the crazy exposed beam ceiling, which has its own, character if you really want to go that far. The gray piece, poker sticking. Is this not supposed to be attached to this? Oh my god! Look at. I thought that was a part of that. That is not a part of that. That is separate. Okay, interesting. I think we've all had that happen to us, right? Where you can't find something because it got attached to something else. That happened on Bowser. I had a piece get stuck to Bowser's foot. We got the 1. We've used the 1. Really cool. It's a printed 1, and it's got that Mario font. That's a really fun printed piece right there. That's the other. I thought that. Plate goes on the top. 1 on it, so you have to like do things sequentially in this. That's kind of cool. Gonna lie. All right, so now we do these 2 1x3s. Right? It covers it up. That's interesting. Detail gets lost a little. Wonder how this works. All right, we're doing this right. Yeah. Okay. Okie doodle. Okie doodle. Bam. Bam. There. Okay. Interesting. So we're using a shovel. What? The shovel piece? What's that? Oh, here it is. It's a black tabletop. You actually can see the pieces better than I can because you have the glare kind of hitting the table. I don't have that. It's just black to me. So like some of these black pieces are getting really blendy. I knew you wouldn't be able to resist coming in here. Look at you, you big chunk of monk. Yeah, you see the box, don't you? If I move, she'll scatter. I gotta wait till she's further in. No, yeah, see, spooked her. It's me. Oh, you gonna hang out at the door? It's only a matter of time before you get close enough to snag. She went away. Interesting. Usually she can't resist messing with my stuff. Bunnies are fun. Fun animal to have, in my opinion. Okay, so we do this, then we do the brown one. Okay, and then we do the shovel coming out of the weapon. So I don't even remember this enemy. The sandcastle? Mario game has this. Yeah, that's cool looking. Mm-hmm. So we put a. This doesn't ambulate at all, though. It just kind of like goes left and right a little. It could just be detail. Very detailed. Anytime I see Technic pieces, I'm like, they're gonna ambulate. Like, sometimes that's just the right piece. It's not necessarily gonna ambulate just because Technic is in it. I'm really weirded out that this box is covered. How do you just like pull this thing apart? Like what happens here? Wait, Mario. No. Doesn't even, oh, it does lay flat. Bunny's in something she shouldn't be. She's gonna get in trouble. We think that she's bored. She started chewing on things that she has no business chewing on. We think she's bored, but she literally has access to the whole upper floor. She has tubes, she has chew toys, she got everything. During the day, we let her outside on the deck to also play. That's it? That's the whole thing? Oh, okay. This is where the app would tell me what to do with it. So do you stomp? Do you what do you do? Stand. Okay. Okay. All right. This is a cool blue, by the way. This is the normal blue, right, that you're used to seeing, the dark blue. This is like a lighter blue. I really like that. Anyway, you know what's funny? I think I want to say last week I actually mounted this camera higher up and on the top and spun it around and inverted it. I think I screwed up this week. I gotta stream Lego more, so I remember how to set up my freaking camera. Being a doofus. Definitely did that. Now that I think about it, how did I forget to do that again? Okay. Ooh, these are really in the manual. They're a very pinkish color, but here it's a very reddish purple color. Unless they're a different piece. I don't think. Oh, there are. It is okay. Gotcha. Yeah, look at that. They are different. It's definitely this one. Interesting. Mhm. Those. They're purplish. Hmm. Unless it is this one. No, it doesn't look. Oh, one. Is it one of each color? It's one of each color. Hey, look at that. You can see it on the top left there. It's one of each color. Purplish one goes on this. Dude, you always hope you grab it with your legs. It's everybody's last resort. Succeeded. I was not good at that initially, but you get better in time. 50. We're at step 50, which is put a 1x4. 2x4 here. Slope. I see you. Is that my bedroom door? Coming to sniff the floor like she found something interesting. And I know it. This might be it. Red movie. It's gonna hit me. I really want to grab him. He scooted. Big time scooted away on me. You saw them though for a hot second. Very hot second. Set this up again. Not exactly straight. That's what I get for messing around. Put my bunnies on the stream for internet clout. All right, still on the next page. Oh, okay, we're using the Technic piece. This must ambulate. Saying that. Doubt it does. Well, this one actually might a little bit. Other purple circle, half semicircle situation goes there. Two with stud holes. Well, that's weird. It shows it here, but then the stud holes aren't on the. I don't have any other 1x2s though, so it's got to be this one. Interesting how that looks in the directions there. What? What? Wait. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. This here and no, okay, it goes here. That's where it is. How did I miss it? Okay. Now this we put a 2x4 on top of. I'm having more trouble with the 6 set than the flowers. The 18 plus set. Pretty hilarious. Those two. Oh, I did that backwards. Oh, and okay, that's put that there. It's done. All right. That second one. top. Big brown hole through. There it is. 2. Right, so we're going to be putting the 2s here. And the 2 plate. Nope. Nope. Oh, color. All right. And now we put it this way here. Whoop. Whoop. Quite as bad as that one time on Bowser. Very interesting way to be set up. Oh, we're putting all these together now. Yeah. Oh, love any translucent piece. Those are my favorite. Say this is cool. It's like splashy plate piece here. And it goes here. This also gets covered. I guess not really, but interesting. Mm-hmm. Let me put the coral piece. Where's this go? Here. Oh, the clicker. That. On this, you step, bam. It puts that out so you can step on it. Okay. Neat. And we got the blue. Yeah, we got this thing. The other blue. The yellow. The yellow. Then we got more yellow. Interesting. We put the blue piece there and then we cover it with yellow. It's like blue underneath. Probably an aesthetic thing, but still. Wait. Interesting. This is getting. Huh. All right. Okay. Oh, man. We're doing a thing here. Okay. Black. Technic proof. This must ambulate. Come on. Yep. Do not want a black piece to flick around on my black desktop. 100% lose track of it. What that does, we put the green shell, the green plate. That looks a little better than having that sticky outy thing. Oh man, this is cool. So you what? And it's like kicking the shell. Oh gosh, the continuity. I don't know what this means, but I'm pretty sure it means don't let the turtle shell poke your eye out. But that's probably what that means. Interesting. We're going to snip that. That's going to become a channel icon, I feel like. I've got the PDF, Jake, if you're still here. All right. We got this guy. Interesting. Pot lid, the pot handle, red. Oh, it's the claw. It's like the okay. This is the crab guy. Gotcha. Gotcha. Makes sense. I'm with it. With it. Eyeballs on the bottom. That flat on top? Yeah. The vulnerable plate goes on the back. Plate here. Turn them around and put the L shape. Oh, a little. No. All right, and then we make his claw, which is red dot under. Curve. Claw. There it is. You touch that here. Doesn't spin. I mean, you could turn it, but that's it. Okay. Yeah. All right. This. What? Oh. He's got his own little island. Cool. Bag 3. A lot of spares. That's one. Into the tiny box they go. All right. The final bag of the evening. The last bag. Helps to open it. Expose. Okay. Plates here. Palm tree leaves. More translucent blue. Love it. Yeah. We got obviously these are the conjoining pieces between the level elements. Probably you usually get 2 spares every Mario set. And 1 tiny bag. Okay. So it begins. That was a big bump, sorry. I'm very clumsy. It sucks that it's funny, it's like the more I think about it, the more I'm mad I didn't remember to set up my camera the way I did last week. Because I made comments on how much room I had underneath without this camera arm in my face. And the camera was actually off camera. And now the stand-up mic, this sits on an arm. So I have literally free reign of the desk area. And I did it wrong. In my haste. Haste makes waste. Something my parents told me a million times when I was growing up. Eating it on Twitch 30 years later. Those moments in life you never realize will come back. Become some sort of thing you say to the world. These are like nails. They're getting like lined up perfectly to. You got little heads here. Hey, solid. Oh, here we go. They're building a lot of plants tonight. It's definitely plant night. The red plaid dad string. Yellow. Oh, all right. Red pole. We just do this a bunch. Sure why we need the pole. Weird flex, but okay. Screwing up on this camera. Sorry. I have to reach around with this arm. My right hand has to get around the key. You can see the mount right here. I have to like work or squeeze around it, but I have to work coming at an angle, so I'm still in the other camera. Yeah, this is turning into a fun maneuver. The tree, put right in here. It's slightly lopsided. Ambulate. All right. Two, three. Neat. Two of these and okay. All right. Wait, so these go. Yep, all right. Makes sense. We're still in the right place. It's neat. You don't see a 3x3 plate very often. Maybe you do. Maybe I'm not learned, but I have not seen a 3x3 plate there. Ooh, neat. That looks pretty cool, huh? Somebody's eye out with this. We'll go. Huh? We got an interesting three. It's weird. Why are these elements attached to things so strange? Circle. These go. So this is going to attach. Yep. Three. And it goes on the tree sideways. Oh, just. Oh, it doesn't lock in. It's just on the tree. Weird. What am I doing? Another. There's the two blue shades again. By the way, cool. Oh, we got more translucent pieces. I didn't even notice. Studs. Pieces. Love them. Dave. Absolutely. Cool. Another push. One, two, three, four, five. Yep. 3, 4, 5. Same thing. Two 1x2s with the one stud in them. Ooh, shant. Super neat. Love that it's translucent. You'll always tell me. You'll always convince me of a good time. Oh, you got a little purple leaf. It's a cool color for that piece. Oh, it goes on top of the yellow. Got it, boss. Got it, boss. Oh, we got a reef. Oh, we do. Oh, that looks cool. It's actually a really neat aesthetic there. And now we're building this little. It's blue with the 4. Green on top. We just got a little plastic. Some spares and translucent spares, which is super cool. Look at all these elements. They were not lying when they said this had some fun stage elements. Crazy that a smaller set like this has this much going on in it. A lot of little things. So obviously you can attach them all together. I don't do that because they go all join Bowser on the fridge for now until I get my shelves up. But my plan is to kind of like have all of these be side by side on the shelves. Okay, so this is telling me what to do here. No, it's not. It's just telling me the order to put them all together. And I'm not going to do right now. That's it. We built it. So we're not going to combine it. We need to move these. Shelves kind of a mess right now. That's okay. Anyway, let's see what Peach does with all this. All right, Peach. She working. We put her on here. That's cool. So we gotta like destroy the sand castle to get to part 1. It's so weird to me that that's how this works. So I do want to see what happens when you. So there's a 1 that appears on her. Let's see it. And 2. Okay, she gets a 2 that appears on her. And the 3. Okay, so you do an order and you get extra coins. That's cool. Oops. And then we have crab. It makes a little wet noise when she. Oh, when she. What? So yeah, those are all the stage elements. So to go over it again, we got what is it? Dorrie, right there. We made a couple little splashy areas. One's got one of the stages 3 blocks you gotta hit. I got coral reefs and my little spouts. We got the sand area, which I still am kind of at a loss as to what we do with this element and why. So do we pull the shovel out and dig? Is that the intention here? I thought maybe it would bust open if we pushed down, but it doesn't really. Definitely built it right. Not sure. This one's confusing a little bit. And then we have this awesome tree, which does sway back and forth and has the third block on it that we have to hit. The little crab. Also got the shell, which I didn't use yet. Let's see if we can kind of like line this up. Go quite as far as I'd hoped. Okay, yeah, it works. That's fun. Huh, cool. Yeah, it's Dorrie's Beachfront. Fun little expansion set. Lots of small little interactive elements. Pretty cool. So we did Daffodils today. We did Dorrie's Beachfront. About 500 pieces. So yeah, keep an eye out for later this week. We got a single player game, probably in the Tuesday, Wednesday timeline, and then the multiplayer game in the Wednesday, Thursday timeline. There's a dance competition this weekend, so Ooh, we got to get our streams in early. And obviously, the trip to Germany is also upon us, so we got to get that done too. Before I let you off, let me just at least pass everybody along here. That tab, great. Let's see if anybody else is. Oh, this is the main stream. That's what I'm doing here. I go actually to my channel, and then I click actually to my channel. All right, we got. Who's on right now? The Jang got 200.
My God, you've got to be kidding me.
The Jang, the only one. Live? Is this an ad? What am I seeing? I don't know what I'm watching. What is? Wait, that's weird. Oh no, wait, these are all the people that are live right now. Do I know any of these people? I don't. What's
oh my gosh, what about Kenobi Country?
Lock S foils. Okay, the Nuda builds.
Where would you
builds the
Kenobi
what?
Country?
Nuda, what are you building?
Take a trip to Kenobi Country.
What? All right, how do we go to their page? Oh, click here.
Guys, 3 minutes. 3 minutes to complete a level
the one that I accidentally broke. All right, so we're gonna raid Clan Fred Nudo. So everybody strap in. I'll see you later this week. Thanks for joining. Thanks for dropping some follows. And yeah, join the brick building community or my Discord community anytime. We talk about Lego stuff. We talk about gaming stuff. We're a cool, fun bunch of people. And yeah, if you build on Twitch, brick building community, great place to go. Anyway, let's get typing here. Put the keyboard in. Oh. Let's get a move on. Good. I will see you all soon. Thanks for stopping by.
We've got, but in the meantime,
we would be honored if you would join us.
Rad Plat Dad, welcome on in. Rad Plat Dad, how was your